Right, I don't know. Daryl Cohen, the attorney for Diane Callahan, who dated Bob Ward back in the 80s. What do you say? What does your client say he did?
In the 80s, he beat her viciously after a decent relationship that deteriorated and went down. He threatened her with a gun, threatened to kill her, and the case ultimately was prosecuted, and then she decided she felt bad for him, so she dropped the charges. So this is not an isolated instance in his position.
So she actually filed charges, but then eventually dropped the case.
That's correct.
Wow. Do you think, Holly Hughes, that that's going to come into this trial?
You know, I don't see how it can, Jane. Typically in criminal trials, you're not allowed to enter prior bad acts because you don't want the jury to judge you for something you may or may not have done 20 years ago.
Okay, but let me jump in here. Daryl Cohen, I thought that your client is going to testify at this trial.
She is subpoenaed to testify on Monday, and with all due respect, in many instances, motive, scheme, intent, bent of mind, course of conduct absolutely can come in, even if the person was never charged. It's a course of conduct, similar transactions.
Right. And it involved a gun. You're saying, tell us again, the gun?
He threatened her. He threatened to kill her with a gun. That is correct.
Wow. And are you alleging any physical violence on his part against your client?
Yes.
Wow. Hitting her what?
She went to the emergency room and she was treated.
Wow.
So this woman's an absolute hero for coming forward at great personal risk to herself emotionally, from her friends and family. I think a lot of people feel like she shouldn't do it, but she feels like she has to do the right thing. And if some other woman is not hurt as a result of her coming forward or killed, she's done the right thing.